After a long time, today we are going to film a cook with me video, and in today's episode we are going to cook soya and vegetable biryani or vegetable pulao in Instapot and curd rice. I'll also tell you how to do the same thing in pressure cooker if you don't have Instapot. Samaiklamma? So first things first, we're going to soak soya in hot water. I'm taking 1 cup of soya. Whenever I make soya pulao or soya biryani, I use the smaller soyas. We usually buy smaller and like the bigger soyas. In this case, I'm using smaller soya. My way of soaking it is just putting it in a bowl and filling it with some hot water and leaving it on the countertop for some time. While this is getting soaked, we are going to do some chopping and cleaning and all of that. Today I'm going to be using frozen vegetables. If you have fresh vegetables, please go ahead and chop them. I'm using frozen vegetables, so I'll let it defrost for some time as well. So I've used 1 cup of soya. This would be roughly 2.5 cups of vegetables, and we are thinking of making about 3 cups of basmati rice for the pulao biryani. Now I'm going to call my kitchen hand to do the chopping and cleaning works, so I can go ahead and start washing rice for curd rice. Kanna, inge vande idu vetti kudu.
Coming.
We finished chopping, cleaning, washing everything. It took us about 10 minutes or so. In the meantime, our soya is also soaked. So I'm just going to drain it and take it there, where everything else is there. Here's a rundown of everything I have here. Onions, mint, chili, some cashews and masala items. Tomatoes, I'm going to use this tomato. Rice, washed rice. Vegetables, drained soya. I'm going to be adding some coconut cream, so I have that also. Ghee and oil, ginger garlic paste, and my favorite biryani masala from Shan. This is not sponsored. I'm setting it to saute for 30 minutes. It won't take that long. Let's add ghee and oil. So anytime I'm making like gravies or biryani or pulao kind of thing, I add a mix of ghee and oil just for that extra taste. I'm being generous with the oil here because we are cooking a larger quantity and we don't want it to stick on the sides. Whilst the oil and ghee is heating there, we have washed a cup of rice and have added water for the curd rice. So I'm just going to let it pressure cook. We like our curd rice a little mushy, so we've added extra water in this. We'll see how this turns out. Sometimes it's still not turning out as mushy as we would like. In that case, what I've been doing is I'll cook it, I'll add more water and let it boil with the lid off. The oil is hot, so we're starting off with masala items. I just want to say a big disclaimer. All my cooking is not very traditional. It is adopted to suit my style and what we have at home. So don't come at me, oh, this is not biryani, this is not pulao, this is not whatever. This is my version of biryani, that's it. Okay, our masala items have like popped and done what they're meant to do. We'll add onions and chili and salt. Let's add ginger garlic paste also. I'll mix for some time, and cashews, sorry. Cashews are all optional. We like it when it's richer, so that's why we add cashews and the mint leaves. Onion, ginger garlic paste, masalas, as in not the masala powder, the masalas, that biryani spices, everything has cooked well, it's blending well. At this stage I'm also going to add tomatoes. I'm being generous here once again only because it's a larger quantity. And that's the reason we are making in Instapot as well today. Because we used tomato puree, it has cooked faster. I'm going to add our drained soya as well as vegetables now and give it a good mix. We'll mix it and let it cook for maybe 5 minutes or so, and then we'll add biryani masala, rice, and give it good mix once again, and then close off the lid. Our vegetables and soya also looks like it has started cooking. At this stage, we will be adding a masala powder. I'll be using about 3/4 of this pack. As per the packet instructions, it says for 750 grams of rice, use the entire packet. Ours would be more like 600-650 grams. So I'm going to use 3/4 of this, and this is the only masala I'm using. We'll add that. And we'll add rice also and give it a very good mix. We'll do a taste test and see how everything is. As you can see, I've not added anything else like garam masala, chili powder, coriander powder or anything like that. We'll do a taste test and see how it is, and then we can adjust at that point. So a few days back, I opened a can of coconut cream to make something. There's some left that I've stored in the fridge and it needs to be used within like a few days. Because I have this, I'm going to add some coconut cream to the biryani. You don't have to do this. But if you have it and you want to be extra and all that, please go ahead and do it. Another quick mix. Coconut cream just adds that coconutty flavor. Some people are fan of it, some people are not. If you add a lot, it's going to give that coconutty flavor. If not, it's just going to give that richness. That's all. Okay, we've mixed this. Let's add some water and do a taste test. The salt is little bit less, or maybe it's correct. Stop it while eating. This is all good, doesn't taste coconutty at all. I'm going to reserve some more of the coconut cream in the fridge and we'll use it for later. Let's close the lid and I'll time it. I'm going to close the lid now and we will do pressure cook for 6 minutes in the normal mode. That's it. Let's check on our rice for curd rice. We're going to start seasoning for our curd rice. I'm adding mustard, chana dal, salt. I'm waiting for the chana dal to be cooked before adding other things. See, it's changing color. Now to stop it from cooking, let's add other things. That was ginger, some red chilies, and I'm going to add curry leaves. You want to move a bit? Let's add some hing and finish this off. Rice is here. We'll add yogurt. I think I've mentioned this before. I remember mentioning it in Instagram. This yogurt is very good. It's from Village and it's called Indian Dahi. It has a cream at the top. So I'm using this yogurt for curd rice. I'm adding yogurt. We've also got mangoes. So I'm adding some chopped mangoes. These were raw green mangoes. Give it a good mix. Depending on how sour your yogurt is, add part yogurt and part milk. So for this, you could easily add about 150 ml of milk. When you're making curd rice, don't just add curd. Add half curd and half milk, because curd rice over time, it becomes more sour. To stop it from becoming more sour, just add milk. These are all pasteurized milk. In India, you would want to warm the milk up and then add it. rice is ready. Here's our moment of truth. Going to add all the coriander leaves that we had it chopped and give this some mix. Looks very good, smells very good. If you're going to make this in pressure cooker, follow exact same steps, but your cooking time is going to be a little faster because pressure cooker or on a stove top is going to cook faster as compared to Instant Pot. The only difference would be, you know how I kept for 6 minutes? Instead of that, you're going to keep for 2 to 3 whistles depending on your own pressure cooker. You can put it on like sim and just leave it for 15 minutes. That's also fine, and let the pressure release on its own, or cook for 2 to 3 whistles depending on how big you have chopped your vegetables and how your pressure cooker in itself works. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you in another one. Bye.